everyone, my name is Ashley Abendanza. I am part of the Yellow Group. Our topic was how do certain parenting styles negatively affect a child's cognitive development. Before I get into my discipline, I wanted to touch upon Veronica's discipline. She wanted to add that overall childhood complements her discipline on the criminal justice system, that over the years, basically, there's been a higher rate in delinquency, and this has been related to parenting styles. She found a journal that actually had a correlation between certain parenting styles and the delinquency behavior in children. Now, going on to my discipline, I did mine on family studies, in which I related it to Freud's theoretical model of the ID, ego, and superego. Getting into that, I just wanted to state I based my research off of his model and from an article by Saul McLeod. The ideal self and conscious are largely determined in childhood from parental values and how you were brought up. Now, this article was the basis for my research, and I went on to find a couple more journal articles that back that statement up, in which one of them was from the Journal of Comparative Poetics, Are Children Morally Inferior to Adults? This one stated the superego, the third major part of the psyche, is which acts as a counterbalance to the wishes of the ID. Morals of society are taken in and soon become a part of psyche, not only making demands that the ID follow laws and moral behaviors, but also punishing with guilt when it is expressed. Now, this also went into beyond research that I did on this topic with family studies, where they actually did experiments with parenting styles and how it was affecting the children. One that I found from the Sociology of Cognitive Development stated a couple of research studies in which there was support on the hypothesis that cognitive growth is fostered by family decision-making processes involved dialectic and stimulated formal operational thinking. To go on and talk a little bit more about that research project that he conducted. This was conducted by Hess and his associates. It studied the relationship between cognitive functioning and personal and parental socialization styles. He identified 3 basic strategies of maternal control. This was by authoritarian control, interdependent control, and informational control. Now, the authoritarian strategy is based on appeals to generally accepted rules and regulations that require no thought or reflection on the child's part. This strategy led to a passive learning style in the children. The next strategy, the interdependent strategy, which is when the mother calls attention to feelings and other internal reactions by using phrases like, how do you think that's going to make your dad feel? Or, when you do this, this makes me very sad. Now, these phrases direct the child's attention to the rules, but the effects of his behavior has on somebody else. So the child is putting themselves in that person's shoes. The last was informational maternal strategy, which is based either on arguments relating to the task to be performed or on the future consequences of behavior. This calls the child's attention not to the norms or feelings, but to the notions that he or she does at present will have a future result. This informational strategy gives the child a cause and effect rationale that he or she can apply themselves to new situations. So overall, parents can reduce chances of a child developing negative behaviors. We found over our various studies a correlation between the parenting styles and a child's cognitive development. And, parents can reduce these behaviors depending on certain strategies and how the environment is at home. So thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed our research study as much as we did. Thank you.